Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be bringing you a list of my favorite, most comforting / de-stressing scents. This video was actually recommended that I do by a subscriber, so thank you to Yummy411 for suggesting this video. It's a great idea, being that there's a lot of high tensions right now in the world and a lot of anxiety-inducing situations with the whole coronavirus thing going on right now and people having to go into isolation and just quarantine, and it's kind of a scary time for a lot of people. And I think that we need a lot of positivity in this time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep pushing out content. So far everything with me is okay. As you guys know from my last week's video, last week was really stressful, and you know, with everything going on in the world, I feel like stress has just been amping up globally with everybody, really. And I have a list of 8 fragrances. I think it's 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 fragrances. Yeah, I have to like double check and recount. But I have 8 fragrances that I recommend that help me personally to de-stress and give me a comforting feeling. These really do help me unwind at the end of the day and just feel like they give me a big hug, and I absolutely love these. Well, without further ado, I just want to once again say thank you to Yummy411 for suggesting this video. It's a great idea. And yeah, so let's get started. So my first one that I'm going to talk about, I actually don't have a bottle of, but it's from the perfume house, Magical Perfumery, or Love Potion Magical Perfumery, and it's actually the first indie house that got me into the perfume world. So back a few years ago when I first got heavily into perfumes, it was the first one I delved into, and it was sort of by accident. I was at a girlfriend's house and I was playing with her makeup, and she had a drawer full of these little perfume oils, and I ended up putting one on and immediately fell in love with it. I loved how it worked on my skin. I loved just the way it smelled, everything about it. I ended up doing research on the house and ended up stumbling across it. And there's a perfume in particular, oh, stumbling my words. Anyway, there's a perfume in particular that they offer that is actually really, really good for reducing stress and anxiety, because it actually has a pheromone in it. And this particular pheromone that they put in the perfume is a stress and anxiety reducing pheromone. And I think that's really cool. And the one that I'm talking about is called Balm Balm by Love Potion Magical Perfumery. It's got notes of lavender, oak moss, vanilla, musk, amber, and my God, is it the most relaxing scent I think I have ever like tested out in my life. Now I've had this one before. I did own it at one point, but I ran through that puppy so fast because, like, when I tell you my anxiety is so real sometimes, I'm telling you my anxiety is so real. I get really bad anxiety. I used to deal with a lot of really bad panic attacks. I had crippling anxiety when I was younger and had graduated high school because I didn't know what I was doing with my life. And it really just took a toll on me physically, emotionally, mentally, just the whole thing. And this perfume in particular really did help me through a lot of stressful situations. When I felt like I was on the verge of a panic attack, I would spray it on, and it really did help me de-stress. A lot of it being with that vanilla and lavender. For some reason, vanilla and lavender, mostly lavender, is really calming. It's got a lot of very calming effects to people. And this combined with the pheromone added into it really does make it a stress relieving scent. It's so beautiful, so comforting. I used it to spray my bed at night before going to bed, spraying myself. Any high anxiety inducing situation, I would spray it on, and it helped zen me a lot. So I highly suggest checking that one out. I'm going to link everything down below, especially this one in particular. If you're interested in that scent or that pheromone in particular as well, they also sell the pheromone separately that you can spray on and then layer a fragrance on top of it. So you can pretty much make any of your favorite scents anxiety reducing. So that one is like really, really cool. So I'll link the perfume down below, and I'll also link the pheromone by itself down below. That way you guys can check out this indie house. It's really, really cool. I love their selection. They're constantly bringing out new stuff. So once something comes out, it's sort of like you have to buy it because then it's sort of gone forever. Making it kind of a unique experience because then you have something that not a lot of people are going to have. And yeah, I absolutely love the brand. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is one of my favorites of all time for comforting scents. And this is Montal's Intense Cafe. Now, you guys, this is one of the most beautiful perfumes I have ever put my nose on. It could easily be unisex, in my opinion, leaning more feminine, but you've got notes of rose, coffee, amber, vanilla, and this beautiful white musk, making it just a dreamy, beautiful, sort of chocolatey coffee, like, oh my God. Masterpiece. This is literally a masterpiece. It's so comforting, so beautiful. It's like getting a hug from your mother. It's just gorgeous and it's so dreamy and just addictive. This is one of the most addictive scents I have ever put my nose on. Anytime I wear it, I'm constantly asked what I'm wearing. It's absolutely beautiful. You get that rose, but you get that coffee sort of dancing around this rose. And it's such a sweet, yummy coffee. It's like a very milky, sweet coffee. And I just absolutely love it. Rose and coffee. The combination is out of this world, stellar. This last 4 days, I get like 12 plus hours when I wear this fragrance as well. So you put this on, you're smelling this all day. And I absolutely love it. Aside from the Montal bottles being very different and cool and original, this scent is timeless. It's a classic. It's got a lot of hype around it for a good reason. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous scent, and I highly suggest checking this one out if you want something sort of gourmandish and very comforting, because this is, again, a gorgeous, stunning scent, and I absolutely love it. The next one that I'm going to talk about is, of course, my baby Dior Addict. Y'all know I love this one, so for me, this is like comfort in a bottle. It's sexiness in a bottle. It's femme fatale in a bottle. This is so many things in a bottle that it's so hard to just categorize into one specific thing. You got notes of bourbon vanilla in this one, tonka, sandalwood. You got white floral notes, which you really get. And what I love about this is that the white florals in this are kind of cold feeling, but they're immediately warmed up by this bourbon vanilla, which adds warmth with that tonka note. And you definitely get that sandalwood in the base. And this is just a stunningly beautiful sort of sandalwood white floral perfume. It's absolutely stunning. Another one I highly suggest. It's so comforting. This one just sort of envelops you in a hug of fragrance, and it's so beautiful and alluring and just so, so good, you guys. I absolutely love this one. This is like a perfect perfume in my opinion. So well-rounded, so beautifully done, so unique and niche smelling for a designer fragrance. I really, really love this one, and I will continue talking about it because it's just that good. I cannot stress enough how amazing this is. You might not like it at first sniff, but baby, spray it on a tester and take the tester home and smell it every day. That's what changed my mind on this scent. At first sniff, I was like, I don't get the hype. Play around with this one. Trust me, it's so, so good, you guys. The next one is another one that I absolutely love. This one is from Be Layered, and this one is called Mia's Blend. You've got notes of myrrh, tonka, vanilla, lavender, and almond, and it smells so, so good. I could tell you now, this is like a dupe for Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka, and if you've ever put your nose to that and you liked it, this one is where it's at. This lasts so much longer. This lasts 8+ hours on my skin. You get that dusty myrrh note in this that's so beautiful. It reminds me of smelling like an old book. But then you get that warmth from the vanilla and that almond, and that tonka really adds a beautiful sweetness to this that's just so inviting and alluring. It's very comforting smelling. It's like putting on your favorite flannel and going out for a walk. on a beautiful fall day. Like this is such a vibe. It's definitely more on the mature side. I can't see a lot of younger people enjoying this one. I would say 25 and up would totally enjoy this one. It's stunning, it's beautiful. But anyone below 25, that it just might not be their vibe. But there's no way I can talk about my favorite comforting scents and not talk about Mia's blend from Be Layered. Be Layered kills it with their quality, their customer service, their ingredients that they use, just everything in general is just outstanding. I highly suggest checking out the House of Be Layered. They do amazing scents, and this is one of their original creations. But to my nose, this is like a dupe for Jo Malone's Burn Tonka, except this is way better. Way better. So good. Like, oh my god. You guys, this is so good. So good. The next one that I'm going to talk about is my favorite from the Philosophy brand, and this one is Fresh Cream and Warm Cashmere. You guys, this is gorgeous. Coconut, cashmere and wood, vanilla, sandalwood, musk. And you get this really beautiful, like, almost true to name. It smells like fresh cream. Like you ordered the world's creamiest, sweetest, like, latte. And there's a ton of fresh cream on top. And it's really soft and fluffy. You definitely get that coconut, but it's not like overbearingly coconut. It blends so beautiful in with the cream that it almost gives it like this gorgeous whipped cream effect. Absolutely stunning, and this is so good. I absolutely love this. I mean, you can see how much I've worn it, and for me, denting a bottle this bad it's something. It tells you something. It tells you I get stressed a lot because mama be cracking into this bad boy. And I do. I crack into it anytime I feel stressed, anytime I have high anxiety. This is a perfect go-to. It's so easy to throw on. You can spray it, forget it, and go, and just get beautiful whiffs of this warm, enveloping cream. So beautiful. Highly suggest you guys check this one out. Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere from Philosophy. The next one is sort of a sexy one, but there's something about it that's just very enveloping and warm and just sensual and just very comforting to me. And that one's gonna be Poison Girl by Christian Dior, the Eau de Toilette version, not the Eau de Parfum. Now you guys, this one is stunning. You've got like tons of citruses in this one. Well, mostly orange, but you get vanilla, caramel, orange, two types of rose in this. You've got neroli and orange blossom, which they're the same flower, but the way they're extracted to get the oils is different, producing a different scent, but you have both of them. You've got lemon, heliotrope, and cashmere, and oh my god, you guys, is this beautiful. This smells like, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you know this, but during the holidays, they sell these chocolate orange balls. They're like, you smack them on like a hard surface and they crack into like orange slices and they're like chocolate orange flavored. That's what this reminds me of. It's like a really sexy version of that candy. You get that mandarin in this or that orange note. And something about the tonka in this mixed with that vanilla and caramel give it like a chocolatey vibe to me. And it smells just like the candy, and those candies are so good. They are one of my favorite things to eat when I am feeling stressed. I love to crack into one because I can take out my frustrations on one and be like, and then just like eat the chocolate and just be so happy with myself, even though it's totally not keto and like breaking my diet. But you guys, so good, so beautiful. I love the contrast of the warm meets the fresh in this, making it a stunning, beautiful gourmand scent. So beautiful. It sits on the skin beautiful. It almost becomes like skin-like, but very much still fragrant. It's so sexy, such a sensual scent. This is great for going out. This is great for staying home, which a lot of us need to be doing to protect our most vulnerable out there. Just saying, you guys, stay home. Only go out for necessities till this all like boils over. But absolutely beautiful. I am in love with this scent. It's such an easy grab to spray on and go, or to spray on and stay in this case, because baby, like I said, stay home. The next one that you guys, I'm so annoying. Like, God bless y'all for sticking around to this channel, because like I am so dumb. But anyway, next one is Fiore by Giorgio Armani. This is my favorite flanker from the C line. This is stunning. This is another really comforting, cozy scent. It's got a very fluffy effect to it, but I think it's got that effect because of the combination of the vanilla and the musk in this. You've got green mandarin, black currant, which you get a lot of that black currant. You get neroli, which I can kind of pick up the neroli, but it's overshadowed by the musk and vanilla. You get that oak moss, patchouli, and a beautiful rose note too. And you guys, it smells so, so beautiful, so fluffy, so playful, so like fruity, so girly. Just, it smells like the bottle. It smells like you're wearing a really fluffy pink sweater, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love this one so, so much. It's such a stunning fragrance. When I've worn this, guys turn heads. Everyone is like, who smells so good? This is one of my most complimented fragrances for women. I'll probably do a list on my most complimented later on, but this is a head turning scent, and as it dries down, that vanilla and that musk sort of give off like a white chocolate vibe once you start losing those more fruity components to the fragrance. So this one does go for a bit of a scent journey on my skin, starting off really fruity, flirty, very girly, and then drying down to this beautiful like white chocolate type of fragrance. And it's so, so good, you guys. Now, the last one that I'm going to be talking about is a cheapie, but it's a goodie, and it's Gold Sugar by Aquilina. A lot of people talk about pink sugar, and it's another gorgeous, comforting one. But for me, this one is a little bit more comforting. Definitely super sweet with this one, so you have to love a really sweet scent. This could be a little overbearing for some. It could be borderline sickly sweet, so be careful with your sprays of this one. But this one is gorgeous. You've got neroli, you've got orange, you've got, again, a stumble, you guys. Mandarin, creme brulee, coconut, orange blossom, musk, sandalwood, whipped cream. You guys, this is so, so good. This smells like a coconut whipped cream chocolate pie. And oh my God, this is like super gourmand, very comforting. My instinct when I'm stressed is to go for something really sweet and very bad for my health. And you guys, this is like, I smell it and I swear I can feel the diabetes like developing in my body. Oh God, it's so good. Really, really, really well done scent. Very sweet, like I said. Very heavy on the coconut. This is a coconut bomb. You have to love your coconut. I love coconut, so for me this is an easy one. You definitely get like a chocolatey coconut sort of pie scent with lots of whipped cream. I get a lot of whipped cream in this. That creme brulee is probably what makes me think of pie when I think of this. There's something about it mixed in with all these different notes that give it sort of like a very decadent, luxurious, yummy pie. And it smells so, so good. And this one is a really good gourmand, very comforting, very affordable. Like I said before, I'm going to link everything down below for you guys. I hope this is helpful. These are all the scents I have that bring me the most comfort when I'm stressed or in high anxiety inducing situations, and I really hope it helps you guys out. I am very grateful for all my subscribers. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that down below. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, my name is Allie and I talk a lot about fragrance, and I'm really, really dumb and I don't have the best equipment and I have to shoot everything in one take, so I stumble on my words a lot. And thank you for watching, and yeah, so subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will catch you guys in another video. Till then, bye.